Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals (IGP). Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals (IGP). Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable knowledge seekers, today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Priyanka. I am from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seekers, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In the last years, we have already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals (IGP) and ISO 9001, 2050 and 1002, 2080 is a training facility for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professionals is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve students and community resources providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skill just by acquiring formal education, so we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners through respective campus locations and distance learning platforms. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the most famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, quiz competition, monitoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like creating our portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge, which can update all day. Kites learning games, website, free courses, converter sites, and many more. We help to empower youth to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and become highly skilled people. We implement several training programs, webinars, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We have we believe that knowledge is love and light in vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required. To lead session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill levels and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 1046 two webinars successfully. Wow! Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 1046 two webinars successfully. Dear IGP speakers, participants, and well-wishers, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have services for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you can't enjoy our services. So create your account for once with your profile information. Note that with your profile information, you will enjoy all features. With mismatch, you can't do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competitions on our website. We replace Slido. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check now you can check all of our previous webinars 1500 420 plus with verified e-certificates. Now it's easier and time oriented because after this session we will not provide you with any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you passed, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificates. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of graduate. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any word function which organize combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 80 types of instant certificates from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influencer during the pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities during the pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking of Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1 Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2 Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment. Certificate of Participant Webinar Series 3 Digital Classroom Engagement Tools. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4 The New Trends in Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5 Upskilling Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6 Trends and Innovation in Mathematics Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7 Research a Comprehensive Approach. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8 Art in Teaching Special Program in the Arts. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9 21st Century Tools in Teaching Mathematics. Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quizzes with verified e-certificates. Teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP Alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP valuers, we promised previously, but lack of technical issues, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous credentials. We solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll. Reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to you check all buttons and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you. But note that without an account or login, you can't enjoy our service. At present, we are going to uh, start our mindset for relationship. Mindset for relationship two. And our today's speaker is Dr. Dr. H.E. Ambassador Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucius Affolio. She's from UK. Um, he's also founder director, UCAN International Inspiration Speaker and Global Advisor, Youth Mentor and Entrepreneur Award winning author mindset and transformation coach. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation.
Good
Hello, ma'am.
morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you?
I'm also good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for inviting me and introducing me this morning. Um, Thank you. So, shall I start now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. You are all welcome to this wonderful webinar from Institute of Global Professionals. You are all welcome. Thank you for joining. I can see so many people joined already. You are all welcome to this time. And I believe before the end of this section, you'll be able to learn and share and comment and also add to your knowledge. I always say that everything we do, mindset is very important. And that is why since January, I've been able to talk about mindset. And today, what an important topic that we're going to share today on relationship. Because as a leader and as a professional, relationship matters. And we need to be sharing and learning together about this relationship. So you are all welcome this Sunday morning. It could be evening somewhere, afternoon somewhere. So good afternoon, good evening, and good night for some people in the middle of the night. Okay, so let's go straight to it. So we're talking about mindset for relationship. But before I go any further, I want to give honor to whom honor is due. Thank you so much to the founder and president of Institute of Global Professionals, all our partners and coordinators and our friends and participants and the members and the administrators. You are all appreciated, and I want to say thank you for another opportunity given to me. As they've said, my name is Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, the founder and director of Yes You Can International, Yes You Can International Academy, and Yes You Can International Leadership, Transformational Leadership. I'm also the founder of Elizabeth Creation and Tokens Publication. So YYCI Transformational Leadership Conference is what we do every month. So if you are free, please join us on Facebook Live next week, Saturday, where we'll be talking again about mindset in transformational leadership and relationship. So let me just quickly go far. These are the books that I've written so far, and they are all available at www.amazon.com or www.amazon.co.uk. We have The Love We Lost, which is a very good book where you'll be able to know how you can reconnect and restore your relationship. We also have Yes You Can. That one is also good. And you can learn about how to build deeper relationship, and many, many books as well you can you can have for your own readings. So thank you so much once again for joining. Now we don't want to spend much time. We want to go straight to the point. Before I go any further, there are four things I want you to have in mind. And that is exactly one of the problem in lives when we're talking about relationship, leadership, education, entrepreneurship, and so forth. So, but here we are focusing on relationship. And the four things that are missing in love and relationship are ignorance, lack of understanding, lack of vision, and unknown of our identity of who we are and our purpose and the reason why we do what we are doing, or why we want to marry, or why we want to build our relationship. Because if you don't know what you are doing, you won't really perform well, and you won't know the better understanding of the relationship you are building. And that is the more reason why this webinar is very important, that we all learn together. So the Oxford English Dictionary defines mindset as a way of thinking, an attitude or opinion, especially an habitual one. Remember, we all need to start with mindset. The reason why I'm passionate in sharing and teaching on mindset is that we can gain the whole knowledge. We can go to all seminars, webinars, masterclasses, but if our mindset is still at stake, if our mindset is fixed, then there will be no change. But you and I, we agree together that we need change. That is why we are here on this on this webinar. If your mindset is not renewed or growing, then it's a waste of time willing to learn. Because if you are changing your mindset every day, you can reason better and you can become better, and there will be transformation. The state of our mindset will determine how we behave, how our character, and our attitude. So that is why it is very important. So it is very important to get the right information about ourselves. Remember, I said right from the beginning, you need to know who you are. You need to know your ability, your capacity. You need to know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And you need to gain more knowledge of even the topic itself, which we are talking today about love and relationship. So it is very important to get the right information about ourselves and to store it in our mind for the better and satisfactory and contented life. Remember, how we believe dictates how we operate, behave, and become. How you believe or the state of your mind will determine how we perceive and treat others. How we manage the resources available depends on the state of your mind. How we share it equally, like wages or positions, recognitions, promotions, and respect, still determines about our mind. So it is very important. English language learners' definition of thought. It is an idea, is an opinion, picture that is formed in your mind, something that you think of, and the art of our thinking about details of something. You can get that from www.merriam-webster.com. So the mind is the limit As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can build your relationship, you can have a good life, you can have everything you want to have, and you can achieve. It's all going to depend on your mind. And if your mind is being limited, then you won't be able to perform well and to build a healthy and deeper relationship. Just as one of my best actors will say, Arnold Schwarzenegger will say, the mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. So that will makes me to say, it is possible to build a healthy and deeper relationship. It's all down to your mindset. It's all down to what you are feeding your mind with. Remember, we are in a situation, an environment of negativity. People will still let you know that relationship doesn't matter. Some people say there is no proper relationship, there is no proper marriage. Some people say it cannot work. Some even say that they cannot build a relationship or they cannot love again. Maybe they have one problem or the other before. So they say to themselves, I cannot love again. But I want you to join me. Let's go with this journey together and share more about relationship. The moment of truth is the only way to live happily, peacefully, harmony with one another in this world is for everyone to admit that we are all different. We are all not perfect and we are all can make mistakes. We are all have the ability to choose our tradition, our religion, or way to serve God, the universe, and culture, and still respect one another. We are all have the ability to choose. Better understanding brings peace and unity and love. So that is the moment of truth. Once you can get that one in your mindset, that we are all here for a purpose and we are all unique in respect of our differences, our race, our age, the color, and everything, we should also get that better understanding that we are not perfect and we are human being created by God of the universe. So let's move on. Agape or selfless love. The reason why I start with this because we cannot talk about relationship and not talk about love. And we cannot talk about love and not talk about relationship because love and relationship work in hand. So let me just quickly share with you about love. I might not have enough time to discuss more about love here, but if you want to know more, you can grab my book on the love we lost, and that one will enlighten you more about love. You will know the differences about love. You will know what makes love fail and how can you regain it back. How can you forgive one another? So these are the things in that relation in that book. So agape or selfless love. It is selfless unconditional love. It is spiritual love, a boundless compassion love that is without desire or expectation, regardless of flow and shortcomings of others. This love can be classified as intuition, divine truth, and love that accepts, forgives, believes for our greater goods. Agape love is also an unconditional love. It's the love that doesn't depend on what they will take or what they will receive. It's the love that it just flows within. So if you're going to build a deeper and healthy relationship, you need to start the background with love. Remember, the scripture says, love yourself. Love God with all of your heart. Love yourself and love your neighbor as yourself. So if the love is not within you, it will be difficult for you to love others. So it is very important that you love yourself first, because the way you treat yourself is the way you will treat others. The way you appreciate yourself is the way you appreciate others. And the way you add value to yourself is the way you will add value to others. And now you can understand that how important it is to love. Love requires listening to one another, overcome together, because there will always be challenges, there will be trials, there will be adversity. But if you can just have it in mind that I have connected my relationship with this person, yes, we are building it up, we should be able to overcome every challenges that comes our way. Love also add values to one another. You should be able to look at how you can add value to yourself and also add value to others, especially the ones that you love. And it also, love is about enjoying together. It's very, very important, by Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu. So, but the truth is, we all have a choice and right to make decisions for our lives and understand how it works. However, majority don't know themselves. They don't know their purpose. They don't know why they are doing what they are doing or even building any relationship. They don't even understand what love is all about. And they don't know their right as a man or as a woman. We misquoted and misjudged and misunderstood what love, relationship, and marriage, even family, is all about. And that is why I want to appreciate all our listeners this afternoon, this morning, this evening. I want to appreciate you because you are willing to learn. You want to improve yourself. You want to develop your life. You want to live a happy life. You want to be successful and achieve. Because when the relationship is sound, then you can do anything you want to do together. Then you can understand one another and their peace of mind. And when you are full of peace, when you have peace within, you'll be free to do what you want to do, and you will be free to perform well. The components of love are intimacy, passion, compassion, commitment, caring from one another. If all these ones are not there, then there will be struggle. In the midst of storm or crisis and adversity and challenges and condition beyond your control, love is paramount, because love covers all. Love builds, love saves, love ignites us together. Love will make you to do something from your heart and not expecting anything from the others. So, in the midst of adversity, love can still protect, love can still save. Love will also bring better understanding of the situation and of the person you are relating to. So it is very, very important that love, we talk about it as we're talking about relationship. So love is paramount, and love will bring peace, will bring harmony and unity. Love will bring peace, harmony, and unity in any relationship. Love protects the future. Love saves lives and unifies people. So if you are talking about it, it's very important that you know more. Try to learn more about love, because sometimes we misinterpret even what love is all about. Can I let you know that we have different kinds of love. There is love between husband and wife. There is love between your friends. There is love between even parents and children. So it is very important that we know all this in order for us to be able to build a better, healthy relationship. A successful relationship is often the first step towards a successful career. Make sure you commit to the long game. Written by Rebecca Thomas. I'm glad for this quote. You cannot be successful if you are having problem with relationship. I know some people will say they can exchange their broken relationship with gaining success. I mean, with gaining, with achieving something in life. But have you seen somebody being successful and not relating with anybody? It is not possible, because what you are successful in is what you will share with others. You need relationship while you are building your career. All what you need to do is to learn the principles of balancing both your career and your relationship, especially family. Because when there is better understanding, everything will go smoothly. When there is better understanding, then there will be peace of mind. Even when there is better understanding, then you will see that you are not alone. Everyone around you will support what you are doing. They will believe in you and believe in even in your vision. When you have better understanding, and the people around you, even your own spouse or your children, they will be able to even stand by you. They will support you. They will even help you when you are discouraged. So that is why it is very important that a successful relationship is often the first step towards a successful career. Can I also say something as well? You cannot build a successful business without knowing the principle of relationship. In any business, in anything career that you are focusing on, first thing first, build relationship with your customers, relationship with your partners, relationship with every other, or even within the company. Relationship is very important. So because if you don't build that relationship, you will be frustrated in the end. Before you start successful business, relationship is very important. Build relationship around your business. Build relationship around your organization, and then you will see how smooth you will keep going in your relationship and even in your business. Like I said before, that there are different kinds of love. Sometimes misunderstanding the love makes us to abuse it. But when we understand it, then we can embrace it and then we can love it. And that led me to want to share with you few differences or kinds of relationship. I want to believe that all my friends on this chat box, you know some of them. You are in some of them, or you are building some of this relationship. So this is just a recap of the kinds of relationship. Maybe some people don't even know the difference. Maybe people don't even know that there are more different kinds of relationship. That is why I've chosen to share with you the different kinds of relationships. So these are a few types of relationship that we human beings are involved with in our daily lives. With some love, care, affection, and commitment, these different relationships can make us happy and be successful and be fulfilling in life, even to be satisfactory. Family relationship is the first one in any books that you want to read about relationship. Family relationship is the beginning of everything. Every relationship, it has to start from family. Family relationship involve people to whom you are related in some way or the other. It could be your spouse, it could be your children, it could be your grandparents, it could be your parents, it could be your cousins. They are all family relationships. They usually include people whom you live with in your own household. Your sister, your brother, your wife, your husband, your children, your immediate family, and your distant relatives. They are all down to family relationship. Your cousins, even your niece, your nephews. As such, you share a strong bond with your mother, your father, and siblings. Further, you are linked to your uncles, your aunties, your cousins, your grandparents, and other distant family relations. The bond that you share with your family plays a major role on your overall being. While some people are closely attached to their relations, others prefer to maintain distance from the same members. As such, this affects a person in numerous ways. Before I go any further, let me also say this. There are various books for you to read more. Be a reader, because a leader is a leader. Read more books. There's so many audio books, there's so many e-books, and there's so many paper books, paper print books. Read more about this family. You know why? Because what you don't know, you will abuse. If you don't know how powerful family relationship is, you will abuse it. If you are ignorant to it, then you will not take it serious. Remember, they said charity begins at home. So whatever is happening in family relationship will reflect everything around you. It will reflect even your business, how you handle things, how you handle or how you treat others out there. Whatever is happening in your family can be a way forward in everything you do. So I want you to know properly. Treat your family nice and have a better understanding. When there is peace in the home, wherever you go, you reflect, you influence, and then you magnet with others. So let's know that family relationship is very important. Then we have friendly relationship. There is definitely differences between family relationship and friendly relationship. Let me share with you. Relations that we share with our friends, our peers, fellow workers, other acquaintances are termed as friendly relationship. Next to our family, these friendly people play a major role in directing our lives towards a correct or wrong track. Further, the type of bonding we maintain with our associates and friends drive us into the person we are today. Remember, I always say, watch your association. Your network will determine your net worth. Who you hang around with will determine what or who or, or what you are going to achieve or who you are going to become. So watch the people that surround you. Watch your circle. Watch your friends. If you don't have the same like-minded, if you are not going, if you don't have the right mind together, if the right mind is not there, then you might be choosing the wrong people. If your mindset is not right, if you are having a negative friends around you and you are positive mindset, then you have to find a way of either you influence them or you move on. The mindset of association is very important because whatever you become today depends on the circle you find yourself. So let's think deeply. Look at around you. Who am I relating to? Who is my friend? What are we talking together? Are we in a gang? Are we in a situation or in a circle of people who just put people down? Or are you in a circle of people who want to do more for the country, do more for their lives? Maybe you are in a circle where you want to progress and everyone around you, you are talking the same language. It's very important. So the type of bonding we maintain with our associates and friends drive us into the person we are today. Though many people depend on this relationship for taking important decisions of their lives, each of us is affected by them in some ways. Oh yes. So you have to choose or be mindful of the circle of friends you find yourself. It's very important as relationship or family is important. And that is why we are sharing about it on this webinar. The next one is romantic relationship. A romantic relationship is the most important and rewarding, yet is very complex that one can indulge in. We're talking about girlfriends, boyfriends, spouse, are the people who share such relations, but they have to do it in the right way. So these relationships are filled up with lots of love, trust, and understanding, as these are the parameters that are responsible for the success or failure of the same. Depending upon the relationship, the two parties can either build a healthy bond or end the relationship in disaster. So if they do not handle the ongoing challenges properly, that is why I keep on encouraging you on this webinar. Don't just come out of this webinar and say that is it. No, you also need to study thoroughly if you want to really build a healthy and wealthy, better relationship. You need to read more books. You need to know that it is very important that you want to build this relationship. You need to also work hard for you to have a happy life. And for you to have a happy life, it will depend on the family relationship and also depend on the friends that you're hanging around with. If you want to go far, if you want to succeed, and if you want to achieve anything in life, it will be influenced by the people around you. And when we talk about romantic relationship as husband and wife, you need to know more about romantic. So read more books or ask questions And if you have problems in one way or the other with your intimacy, seek for help so that you can better your relationship. Depending upon the relationship, the two parties can either build a healthy bond or end the relationship in a disaster. And even if it ends in a disaster, believe it or not, you can still restore the relationship. You can still restore the trust. And you can also forgive one another. You can start all over again and start building that relationship. You need to be open to one another. You need to have a better understanding of one another. You need to be really ready to tolerate one another and be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. Then we have professional relationship. Remember when I started, I said when you are building a career, you need relationship. When you are building a business or starting an organization, you need a strong relationship around it. That makes me want to also mention this, that professional relationship is very important. It's about people developing successful, productive, and satisfying relationship at their workplace as well. Either you are working or you have your business or you're working for others, relationship is very important. How do you relate with your colleagues at work? How do you see them? And what other things are you doing together or saying? If you are surrounded with negative colleagues, then you move away or you influence them. All what you need at a workplace, you need energy that will make you to perform well. Negativity will not make you to perform well. Gossiping about the manager or looking at the impossibilities will not make you to perform well. And that is why you have to set your goals, your objective. What do you want to achieve in that workplace? How do you want to achieve it? Because you cannot achieve it on your own. You have to work as a team. So that is why it's very important that you know all these things. People develop successful, productive, and satisfying relationship at their workplace as well. Colleagues, clients, your customers, your seniors, your juniors. Some people with whom this relationship are likely to trigger off. Oh, yes. Misunderstanding might come. Misinterpreting some statement might affect. Even the way we do things, you know why? Because we are all different from a different background. Like I always say, until you try to understand yourself first, appreciate yourself, then you can see that others need to be different from you. You are special, you are unique, and you have greatness in you. So when you carry yourself to a situation where many people don't even know who they are, you shouldn't be their savior or the light that lightens in darkness. You shouldn't be the one to enlighten them. You shouldn't be the one to lay the good example. And if you surround yourself with good and positive mindset people, then you blend together and understand. So when we come off of relationship, then you will be able to treat others better and understand it that they are different from you and you are different from them. Yes, we might not agree with their opinions, but there is a way to handle different opinions. There is a way to handle relationship and how we communicate with one another. That is why I will encourage everyone on this platform. You need to learn more on communication in relationship because that will help you to know how to share your views and how to accept other people's view. Every one of us have the right to share our mind, to share our views. Everyone has the right to say something, and you have the right to pick up what you want to learn, what you want to listen to. But you cannot deny others. You cannot hold them back, and then you cannot talk them down. We are all equal in the face of God of the universe. When you start to understand these simple principles, you will have better life, happy life in whatever you are doing, wherever you are, and even in your family. That is why professional relationship is very important. You don't go to work and expect everybody to behave the way you are behaving. It's not possible. The level we are all different. Your level might be 10, the other person's level might be 11 or 12 or even 5. So when you understand that everybody's got their own levels, and you will understand that you started one day at level 1, you went through some stages before you get to level 11. Maybe your colleague has just starting their own levels. So, but when you understand that we are not equal and we are not perfect, I mean, we are equal, but we are not perfect, then you will appreciate them more. In every business, every employer, can I tell you something? One thing they are expecting from all of us is solving problem. So I will put it to you today. Whatever you are doing, you are being awarded, you are being honored, you are being appreciated. And that is why sometimes they pay what solutions you are bringing to the table. So when you have that kind of mindset, things will get better. When you prepare yourself before you go to work daily, having a positive mindset, knowing that you are going to face different people, different background, knowing that your own level might be different from other people's level, you will perform well for that day. Try it and you will see the transformation. So whether it is a glaring at interview, increasing your chances of getting a promotion, or expanding your spiritual awareness on a personal level, or work relationships are all paramount and they are very important. Because if you do not meet the right people or build successful relations, you will not be able to accomplish your dream because you will be frustrated. And out of your frustration, you might do something that can even end life or even break your relationship. And then you are unhappy. And then you are stressed. And then you are depressed. And that could lead to mental health problem. So that is why better understanding is very important when we are talking about relationship. We cannot shy away from relationship, from family relationship, friends relationship, and also professional relationship, because we cannot be an island and a tree cannot be a forest. So we have to work together. That's why we are here on this world. We cannot isolate ourselves because we don't want to relate with others. You cannot be successful in isolation. That is why you see companies coming together, collaborating together, partner together, because they share their views, their different views, they share it together, their different ideas, they share it together and they build. It is highly significant to create healthy network for your continuous help and support. Then we have pets. We can't talk about every other relationship and not talk about pets, animals. They are also creatures from God. These days, owning a pet has become a necessity for almost every family. In fact, pets have become a part of some family, some lives, as the kind of relation we share with them largely influences our well being and happiness. You can find kids playing and snuggling with cats and dogs out there to find pleasure and pass their leisure times with these pets. Could be cats, it could be dog. For adults, this family pouch serve as companion. Probably their children are grown up and they've moved on and they are getting older. So they need something, they need pets, they need one kind of pet. It can be a cat, it can be dog, just to give them a company, to accompany them, to give them company, especially for disabled individual as well. For the blind, they can use the dog, the trained one, to guide them as they walk around so that they are not idle and they are not standing still and they are not alone. They can also move around with others and enjoy even in the society. So that's not all. By caring for the emotional and physical needs of these florist friends, we continue to a healthy relationship and also healthy society. So we also have the very important one, which I would love to share with you, which is interracial relationship. Because as you are on this my platform, we are all different from different countries. I could see some of us are from Georgia, some of us are from Philippines, some are from Africa, some of us are from India. And it is so important that we can build that relationship. You might end up marrying somebody from UK. You might end up marrying somebody from Africa. So we cannot shy away from interracial relationship. As the name suggests, means a relationship in which the partner belongs to different racial groups, different backgrounds, different countries, different culture. For example, if a Native American gets involved with a person of Asian origin, the relationship will be termed as interracial. The trend of interracial relationship has been and on the rise since past few years of this globalization. Because we are all growing up, we are also moving, migrating from one place to the other. Some people even go up to the end of going to UK or going to America to study. From there, you might meet the love of your life. So it's a trending. However, even today, it is not much encouraged by people, but then it is common and it is possible. Rather, many people in world prefer to stay away from an interracial relationship or marriage, even in the contemporary world. So it all depends on the level of your mindset. It all depends on the level that you want to find yourself. There's nothing wrong in you marrying the person from your area, from your country, or from your village. But we're just saying that there's facilities for that, and it is possible to live harmony, to live peacefully, to live happily with other racial. Though interracial relationship and marriages have been noticed through the world, we can see certain types of interracial couples on the rise, such as Native Americans and Asian, Asian and white, black and white, Asian and Caribbean and black and white, and Native Americans and white. So it is so possible and it's so available. So it's now depend on you to have the better understanding before you dip into that kind of relationship. When you want to go into this kind of relationship, you need to learn more about traditions, customs. You have to learn more about beliefs as well, even religion, before you dabble into it, so that when you enter into it, you won't say, oh no, I didn't know this one. So you need to really have a better understanding. If you have to study more, if you have to read book, if you have to even visit a place first before you say I do. But what I'm trying to let you know that no matter the relationship, if there is better understanding, then there will be peace, there will be harmony, and there will be happiness. If you want to read more about that, you can go to lifestyle.iloveindia.com and you can get more information. And there will be many, many more books about that. So let's move on. So to make a change, knowledge is required. Like I keep on telling you right from the beginning of this webinar, knowledge is required. You need to add more knowledge. You need to add more informations to your mindset for you to be able to make the decision of your life. So knowledge is required. And to be fulfilled in life, you need to apply wisdom, because wisdom is the principal things. And in all our getting, you get understanding written from the scripture, the word of God. So we don't have the choice. We have the right to make the right decision for our lives and get better understanding of how it works. And that is why we keep sharing on this topic, relationship. So what about our faith, our beliefs, traditions, religion, tribes, friends, families, and relatives, and people's opinion? How can we, how can this contribute and influence our love, relationship, marriage, and family? It's very important. So how do you know all these things and how can it contribute to it? Is by knowing and knowing. It's about better understanding. It's about you going out of your way to learn more, to want to know more, to be curious. It's about you coming to this kind of webinars and want to learn and take action and get better understanding and researching more. The job is in your hands. If I have to be, it's up to you. You have to do your own part. You have to prepare for it. Prepare your mind, prepare yourself, and ready to take action. But saying all this building, can I quickly draw your attention back and let you know something that they always happen emotional breakdown. But I want to believe that emotional breakdown, lack, frustration, the unknown, the abuse of power, inferiority and insecurity, disappointment and discouragement, weaknesses, unfaithful, and the influence of drugs, friends, and family, anger, and abuse will cause violence and abuse in the family and even in relationship. I want to believe that there are solutions. And that's why we keep sharing. That's why we keep talking and speaking. That's where we keep teaching about relationship. Because once you get a better understanding, then there will be transformation. Then there will be change. And I want to encourage everyone on this platform. Keep learning. Because learning is lifelong. Learning is living. Keep learning about relationship if you want to build a better, healthy relationship. You need to know more about it. One day, 30 minutes, 15 minutes is not enough. It has to be continuously. Because why? Relationship is ongoing till we all die. It's ongoing. So you have to keep learning. There's so many things to learn under this relationship and to be renewing your mindset and to be storing your mind with the positive and great and good and positive information. It's very important that you keep learning. There are variables of topics that you can just pick. You can't know it all. Nobody knows it all. And that's why I want to encourage every one of you. If you want to know more about anger management, if you want to know more about how can we overcome the all this adversity, this abuse, this violence, then seek for help and be willing to know more. Because I believe all things are possible. Because I believe that yes, you can overcome it. We are all going through it, but we can come out of it. It is very important that we go through it in our journey of lives and know how to handle it, how we can overcome it. I believe that there are solutions to these issues in relationship. But first thing first, they should first of all realize that and admit it that they have problem and they should seek for help. Majority deny themselves. That's where denial comes. They deny themselves that all things are possible. Oh yes, no problem. But there's problem hitting them in their closets, and they keep pretending that everything is okay, all is well. But if you admit it, even some people, they will do something wrongly, badly to their spouse, and they will not admit it that they are wrong. So these are the things. If you want to create peace in your home, be willing to apologize. Be willing to say, I'm sorry. Be willing to say sorry. Be willing to say thank you. All these small, small magic words. You are not exception of it. If you really, really want to grow your healthy relationship. And they should realize that they are in problem and they should accept it. Because once you accept it, once you admit it that there's a problem, then there will be solution waiting for you to unveil. Professional counseling, pastoral counseling, prayer, support, deliverance, and so many, many, many things that you can seek to be able to help you. Remember, I've written a book called The Love We Lost. In their book as well, if you can grab it from Amazon, it also talks about how the steps you can take to gain back your love, to gain back the honest, to gain back even your honesty, to gain back even the trust. It's difficult when the trust is broken. You build it up one day, but if it's broken, you might be building it up for the next 10 years. And no one is exemption because we are not perfect. But when you start to prepare yourself and read more and learn more, then you'll be able to help yourself. And the one you don't know, seek for help, seek for counseling, seek for support. So be willing. Firstly, you admit that there's a problem. Then, secondly, you seek for help or you read books. With God, all things are possible. And there is nothing too difficult for God who created us. There's nothing. You can regain your life back. You can rebuild. You can start all over again and build your relationship. You can gain your love, your trust, your honesty. You can gain it back. No hope is lost. Like I always say, when there is life, there is still hope. And when there is hope, there is still tomorrow. Because every one of us are given second chance. And when we start building up, and then when you look back, you will see how great you are. Let me also throw this on this platform to you. Do you know that relationship is the platform for every one of us to practice our love? Once you understand what love is, you need a platform to practice it. And can I also tell you this? While you are practicing your love, there will be tests, there will be there will be challenges, there will be storm. And that's why we keep learning, we keep renewing our mindset, we keep building ourselves up, we keep learning everything every day. Maybe the challenge you face is the solution. Maybe the challenges you are facing is the solution you'll be seeking to help yourself and also to help others. Take it that anytime you make mistakes, it's for you to learn it again and again, and you will get better. Take it that when you fail, is another chance for you to do it again, to build it again, to restore it, to regain, and start all over again. And I can guarantee you that when you start all over again, you will do it better than what you've already done before. Very, very important. So I'm just going to be rounding up, and I will just quickly give you this because I can't really finish my slides. They're supposed to be about 2 or 3 days. Like I said, you keep learning. I'm learning every day. There are two basics area which seems to be critical in all relationship. I don't know if you know them. Well, I've already showed the slides. Expectations and communication. Expectation is what you are expecting. We're all expecting. We are all expectant. We have so many things we are expecting our spouse, our friends, our colleagues. We're expecting them to do for us. But then the question is, how are you communicating these expectations? How do you want them to know who you are and your expectations? Communication is very important as well as expectations. So, what do we expect from ourselves and the other person involved in that relationship? What are you expecting? How do we communicate these expectations? How do we express ourselves, our feelings, our opinions to the person we are building relationship with? How? How does our personalities type affect our expectations and methods of communication? How does it? Your own personality. Does our personality type affect who we are romantically attracted to? So these are the few questions I want you to think about. How does it affect you or who our friends are? Your personalities. Because it's very important that you focus on yourself first. You say love yourself or love others as yourself. So when you work on yourself, when you understand yourself, then everybody around you can see. So it's not only just talking, actions, like they will say, actions speak louder than voice. So they watch you, they listen to you, but they also watch you, how you are communicating, body language. If you are full of negativity, what are you expecting? If you are full of positivity, what are you expecting? Because you will attract who you are. Or sometimes your opposite as well. So I'm just going to round up this because, like I said, I've got about 40 something slides. I might come back next time to come and share with you. But let me just give you these few hints. The issues in relationship where you'll be able to go, let it be your assignment issues in relationship. So go out of this class webinar today and start reading more about these issues and how and see solutions to all these issues. Pick one, two, and then start working on it. Lack of communication. Communication is the heart of a relationship. So build the skills around that. Build your communication skills to build your relationship. So read books, research more, and learn more on communication. Even if that is the only thing you can do for the rest of this year, you have solved one issue in your relationship, in any of your any relationship you have. Then the second one, lack of understanding and misunderstanding. Because I know that one of the arguments sometimes is misunderstanding, or sometimes we jump into conclusion. Sometimes assumption is a killer in the relationship. You assume what is not really done, and then we misunderstand. Then conflicts as well. You can read more, study more on how to solve conflicts. There's so many books out there. If you want to build a good, healthy relationship, all these skills are very important for you to learn more. Then unforgiveness, forgiveness. How do I forgive and forget? How do I know better? How do I feel better? Because unforgiveness will lead to bitterness. How do I free myself? How do I overcome that? How do I open a new chapter? How do I move away from this negativity, this unforgiveness? How do I free myself? Because unforgiveness will only tie you down. And then I just read the rest: the provoke, no respect, long-term stress, domestic violence, jealousy, and insecurity. So at this end, I want to say thank you so much for listening to me today. And I hope you come back again and again. But remember, relationship is very important. And if you want to build that relationship, you need to gain better understanding. Be a school of a scholar or a student or a learner of a relationship. And then you will see how you can build and maintain a healthy, better, deeper relationship. Thank you. This is Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolad. Thank you so much for listening to me. I've finished. Thank you. I hope you've learned a lot today. Thank you so much, Professor Nada. Thank you so much, Nazaruddin. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you so much, Zephany. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much, Isanya. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate you listening to my webinar today on mindset for relationship. If you have any question before I move on, before I leave this stage, please ask your question. Always remember, building a successful business or becoming a successful entrepreneur, relationship is very important. Building your life, your future, relationship is very important. And be a learner. Learn more about relationship to maintain and build a good, deeper, healthy relationship. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. To my organizer, I've finished for today. Always remember, everything in life requires hard work, dedication, commitment, sacrifice, investment, honesty, integrity, and gratitude. Be appreciative, be thankful, be grateful for who you are and the relationship you are building. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time given to me by the opportunity given to me by Institute of Global Professionals. I'm waiting for them because I've finished my section for today. Hello, any question? So you can know more about types of conflicts. I'm just waiting for you because I finished my section today. Thank you. Is there any questions before I move on? Thank you so much, Professor Nada. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Isaiah Wangui. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joshua. Really appreciate this. Keep learning. Keep learning. Very important. Thank you so much, the coordinator. I've finished my section.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seekers. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for your question and answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinars. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question and answer.
Okay. So if there's no questions today, I want to believe that you've learned as much as you can today. And I can finish up. I can leave.
After short
Any
video, we again come back. Okay,
any questions?
ma'am. After short video, we will come back again.
Thank you. Thank you so much and see you next time. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to share and may God bless you all. Thank you. Should I leave now?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
We have our question and answer session. Please stay with
Okay.
us.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your questions in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question and answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your questions in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question and answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your questions in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question and answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your questions in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question and answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Mm, 1 second, we'll come back, ma'am. Now we start our question and answer session. Dear participants, we are waiting for your questions. If you have any question, please ask. Yeah, question. Our first question is our first question is first question person name is Nadar Ratkovic. His question is how to recognize fake relationships.
Interesting questions. Firstly, firstly, let me just tell you this. Fake relationship doesn't last. That's the first thing you need to know. Fake relationship doesn't last. Give it few minutes or even few months or even maybe 1 year. You will see that that kind of relationship will collapse. But then maybe the question is, how do you know? You won't know right from the beginning, but then you will be an observant. So you need to observe so many things about this person, how they communicate with you, how they communicate and treat other people. How that is how you know. You will observe them. You will look from far and see around them the kind of relationship they have, the kind of circle they find themselves. The way they are communicating with you will also determine. There's something we call designing spirit. While they're talking to you, your own intuition will know that they are not real. There are so many of them, and I really appreciate this question. But the only thing you can do is number one, observe the way they are treating you and the way they are treating others. Number two, observe and listen carefully how they communicate with you. Because the person that is lying to you is so easy for you to know. Then the second one and the third one is time. With time, you will know that they are fake. So, right from the beginning, prepare your questions whenever you want to enter into any relationship. Always prepare your questions to answer for them to answer. While they are answering your questions, you will know who they are. That's the only way, because through their answering you, they will demonstrate who they are. So observe them, ask questions, give them time. Communication is very important for you to know who they are. Watch them from far, how they are recreating, how they are relating with others. Because if they are fake to you and they are doing something else, you will know. So observe, learn, and also ask questions. I hope I've answered your question, Dr. Professor Nada.
Um, Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful answer. Uh, our second question is from Japani Awad Jumalun. His question is how many years or months that we consider that relationship is true.
It depends. It depends on how the other person has reviewed themselves. It could take years and it could take one day. So it depends on how open the person is to you and with the relationship. Like I said in my first answer, be willing to want to know more about the person, not only what they said to you, but what is going on behind them or behind you knowing them. So be prepared to know that. You can ask them questions. Sometimes they might give you the wrong answers. But then when you observe the way they themselves are acting, their attitude, their character, so it could take years and it could take months and it could even take few days. But relationship is ongoing. So to want to know the truth, don't rush into any relationship. You have to assess it and be satisfied of what you've findings is about the person. Thank you so much, Jeffany Jumalo. I hope I've answered your question.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Oh, our next question is from Joshua Dengolon Fragolino. His question is, how can we clearly communicate our expectation towards other people?
Yes, which is very, very important. You know what you are expecting. But first of all, let me just clarify this. Not every of our expectations will be met. Some might, but not all. So I just want you to clarify that with you. But it's good as a human being to have expectations. How do you communicate it clearly? In different ways. It could be through verbal, talking to one another, sharing your visions together. It could be in action, by putting it in action. Because if you can present to them your expectation or the way you are, they know your stand, they know what you believe. That's part of communication because you are letting them know who you are and be open, be honest with your expectation, be realistic with your expectation so that when you share it, they will have a better understanding of what you are expecting from them and they will know your stand. So communicate it clearly through your verbal words and through your action. I hope I've answered your questions.
Thank you, ma'am. I think we are covered all our questions.
Ombo.
Wait, wait a second. I think we have one more question. Hmm. Question is from Nadar Ratkovic. His question is, dear Dr. Queen, why is too hard to say I'm sorry or apologize in relationships?
Why is it so hard? Yes, it will continue to be hard because it depends on the level of our understanding. It depends on the level of our understanding of the situation and the person we are relating to. And it depends on our own personalities as well. Because if we are full of ourselves or believe that there's nothing wrong or believe that you are not at fault and blaming others, then it will be very difficult to apologize or to say, I'm sorry. So it depends on the level of our understanding. I hope I answer your questions there. It depends on your understanding and the level of your understanding, the level of, the state of your mindset. Because some people believe that they are always Mr. Right or Mrs. Right and they are perfect. So if you're in that kind of situation, then it will be difficult for you to accept it and to ask for and to say I'm sorry or to apologize. So it depends. Some people prefer to blame others, whereas blaming game will not solve any problem in relationship. So it's very important as well. So I hope I answer your question. Okay. I hope I'm through now with all your questions. But
Thank you
if you
so much,
want,
ma'am.
but if you want to know more, be always to contact me, and then I can give you more answers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think we are covered all of our questions.
Yes.
Um, Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day to day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye bye. If you want to contact me on elizabeth.lucas@ymail.com or visit www.yesyoucaninternational.com. Thank you once again for Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you for inviting me and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share on your platform. May God bless you all. Thank you, my dear sister, for coordinating this. Thank you so much. Okay,
Welcome.
thank you.
Honorable Ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
IGP Knowledge Seekers, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seekers, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certificate instruction, visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence and on our website. Find the learning session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1 video session, click mark as complete. Step 4. Move to the next, which is the learning test quiz passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Um, Again, certificate instruction, visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website, sign up or sign in. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1 video session, click mark as complete. Step 4. Move to the next, which is the learning test quiz passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Step 6. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge, knowledge seekers, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinars, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few process for online live quiz competitions. Note that after live, no one can participate. Participation process. Now time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow instruction carefully. Now time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you can't join live quiz competitions anymore. Browse the live quizzes button or given link. Find the session name and we join with your log website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join. Enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificates for the top 10 as previously, which you can find on our website and official Facebook page. Institute of Global Life Professionals. After a short video, we start our quiz sessions. Once again, welcome back in our quiz session. Um, with 40 people already joined with us. Um, already 40 people will join us. Um, After 2 minutes later, we are start our quiz session. In the meantime, please everyone join with us. We will pick your name from quiz, so join with your full name, which will be directly printed on quiz pass certificates. We will pick your name from quiz, so join with your full name, which will be directly printed on quiz certificates. It's easy to join the quiz part, so mention your friends to join the quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, we are already waiting for your joining. Please join with us. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, we are still waiting for your joining. Please joining with us. ষোলোজন হয়েছে দিয়ে দিব। Now we are start our quiz session. Our first question is, which are the two tests for correlation or relationship? One is Sperman's and Wilson. Sperman's plus Pearson's. Correct answer is B. Spearman's plus Pearson's. Our first person is Maribel E. Marasigan. Next question. Click two characteristics for a fixed mindset. A. Gives up easily. B. Learns from negative comments, also known as criticism. Correct answer is A. Gives up easily. Or on the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel A. Marasigan. Next question. What must be true for a graph to represent a proportional relationship? A. Straight line. B. There is a constant. Correct answer is A. Straight line. On the leaderboard, first person name is Charlian and Infante. Next question. What is the mindset for 2020? A. Entrepreneurial spirit. B. Turn sales into profit. into profit. On the leaderboard, first person name is Maribel E. Marasigan. Next question. Next question is what is our mindset for 2020? A. Be ambitious, be focused. Correct answer is A. Be ambitious. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel A. Marasigan. Next question. Um, the Roaring Twenties was a change in mindset for America. What type of mindset did they have? A. Strict and stern. B. Free and liberating. Our correct answer is B. Free and liberating. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel E. Marasigan. Next question. What kind of relationship exists for the question y is equal 2x minus 9? A. Linear only. B. Non-proportional and linear. Correct answer is B. Non-proportional and linear. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel A. Marasigan. We will move to now next question. A research study that looks for a constant relationship between two variables. A. Case study. B. Correlational study. Correct answer is B. Correlational study. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel Imarasigan. We are moved to now next question. Who quit for 2023 is mindset is everything. A. Kelly or B. Lucy. Correct answer is B. Lucy. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel Imarasigan. We are moved to now next question. Sample statement for growth mindset. A. There is no point in trying to be. I like to try new things. Correct answer is B. I like to try new things. On the leaderboard, first person name is Marvel A. Marasigan. Our quiz session is the end now. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our website and official Facebook page Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our website and official Facebook page. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result and after that we we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our website and official Facebook page. At the end of our session, we can say properly future skills never stop learning because life never stops teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Before I say or hit the end leave button, again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you in the next session. Thank you.